Hello Frenzy, my name is Kate Shark and welcome back to my channel. Happy Pride! As always, make sure for this entire month that you are putting in these comments below recommendations for small queer-owned businesses. Also, Queer Liberation Library, always an option, if not your local library. I'll put links to the Queer Liberation Library in the comments, not comments, but description box below if you're interested in joining. It is free to join, an awesome program. And there's also my books as well, if you're interested. I don't have them available in the library, unfortunately. It's a complicated process that I don't quite have the means to get to at this moment. But you can get them. They were not going to break your bank, so you can check those out below. That's all in the description box below. Anyway, because it is Pride Month, I did do the game with the non-binary character and some hints at ladies who love each other in the last game. This time we're playing Kathy Rain, the director's cut. Now, I played Kathy Rain, A Detective is Born, a while ago, so I had to go back to look. I played it back in like early 2020, so right before COVID hit, and I didn't realize that. So I think it went, but I just found out like a week before it came out, Kathy Rain 2 Soothsayer came out at the end of this month, or at the end of May, should I say. And I had no idea they were even making a Kathy Rain 2, which I'm so disappointed in because I loved the first game. I had Director's Cut, I've never played it, and I really wanted to, and I thought, instead of just jumping straight into Kathy Rain 2, maybe I could play Director's Cut to kind of get a refresher on the lore before I go to Soothsayer. And it's Pride Month, I can do whatever the fuck I want. It's my month. Damn it. Okay, I'm so sorry. But, that being said, I'm not going to waste more time. We're going to go ahead. I do know the Director's Cut has different dialogue, and I think the ending is a little different. I'm not entirely sure. But I don't care. I love Kathy Rain, and I want to try to do a whole new game. So, and I was debating whether or not to play Director's Cut for the channel or if to play it in my own spare time. And then I saw we had Kathy Rain 2, so I was like, we're doing Director's Cut because that's what I want to do. So I'm not gonna waste more time. Let's get started.
Hey, you.
Hey. Oh, man. Oh, God, this is so comfy. I'm just gonna lie here and suffocate on my own vomit now.
Yum.
I had a thing I wanted to tell you.
Uh-huh. This room sure looks different when it's spinning.
So I was browsing through the used book ads in the paper when I...
Listen, Eileen, I'm totally excited about books right now, but...
Wait, hear me out. So I noticed this article about a war veteran from Conwell Springs who just died. I remembered that you used to live there and everything, and...
Oh, how I wish for joyful, blissful sleep.
And get this! His name was Joseph. Joseph Rain.
What did you just say?
You knew him, right? I knew it! I knew you'd know him.
Yeah, he was my grandfather. Hey, wait a minute. I never told you where I grew up.
Oh, well, I might have sort of looked you up.
That is not cool, Eileen. Seriously.
Eileen.
I just couldn't help myself.
Well, one of these days you're gonna help yourself to a restraining order. I'm just telling you this as a friend.
I know. Well, anyway, you should know that the funeral is tomorrow.
Okay.
Are you gonna go?
I don't know. Good night, Eileen.
Good night, Kathy.
I see a Titanic poster. What's that one, I wonder? September 25th, 1995. Was Titanic out then? That can't be right.
Oh, God, make it stop.
Where's my alarm? Left mouse button to walk. Here we go.
Looks like Eileen left a note for me here. Hi, Kat. Since it's such a long drive, I set the alarm so you won't miss the funeral. Thank me later. E. I'm so getting a new roommate. Well, I guess I should get going. I'm late enough as it is.
Hold on. I'm trying to remember. Titanic movie. 97. I thought so. I thought I was 10 when that came out. So I know this is like all fictional and stuff. Let's see. Poster.
That movie's not out yet. It's a promo poster Eileen got for being an extra.
Oh, okay.
She tells everyone who walks in here the same joke. Spoiler alert, the boat sinks.
That movie probably would have been 1995 when it was.
I think that movie is about a girl and a boy who hate each other at first and then they fall in love for no reason at all.
Oh, that could have been anything back then.
Oh, wait. That's every romantic comedy ever.
Never mind. I wonder what.
I'm fairly sure it's about some guy who falls in love with his golden retriever.
I don't know. It's like You Got Mail. It's gotta be, because I think there's a golden retriever in that.
The Thing. One of my favorite horror movies.
Kathy's Bed.
Pulp Fiction. Love that flick.
It's a good one.
Just some random band poster.
Okay. So, I'm just looking around the room here. Computer, printer. So, let's see. This is 95, which I'm trying to think. 95, I was 8, so...
Eileen's closet, filled to the brink with inherited clothes and Christian joy. Honestly, she can believe in what she wants as long as she doesn't try to shove it down my throat.
Happy Pride, because you're gay and stuff. Okay. I don't even know if Kathy's gay. I don't think she is. Or she hasn't said it. Okay, Kathy's Bed. You know, when I was in college, and granted, this is a gigantic room for a college student. We had 2 beds, and it was single beds. I ended up getting a loft bed because someone got it, and then they ended up not living in the dorm, so I got so they're like, we have one open if you still want it. I said, yeah. But I remember that loft bed. I loved it. It was nice. I lifted it up, it's up high, so I could put my desk under it and all that. So it opened up the room a lot more. Really tied the room together. Okay, I guess we'll just go to Grandpa's funeral here. I feel like the game started her going to the funeral? Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't even remember. Oh, okay. Oh god. Looks like driving from the town I'm from. All this
my luck.
Fields of nothing and flat as all fuck. Indiana.
You know why I pulled you over, ma'am?
It's gotta be to compliment me on my driving. That ticket quote of yours isn't gonna fill itself. Wasn't gonna fill itself. Huh. What do we want to say? What time is it? You need directions to the nearest donut shop. It's gotta be compliment me on my driving. The ticket quota. Donut shop one. I'm gonna do that one. But when I was a kid, I remember there was one day, like the church we would go to used to do like donut days, like, that we'd come to church and like they'd have donuts after. It was like the best time to go to church is when they had the donuts. But I remember we had gone to like the youth group or whatever later that day. So we came back and like there were cops sitting by the church, and my mom said something like, "What are the cops doing here?" And I said, maybe they heard we had donuts today. Oh goodness. I want to say that one.
That ticket quota of yours wasn't gonna fill itself?
Trying to be a smartass, ma'am? Nobody likes a smartass.
Oh, that's not true.
Do you know how fast you were going?
Yes.
And?
Yes, sir.
A smartass playing dumb. Aren't you just a perfect blend of obnoxious?
I guess so. Look, I'm really sorry, officer. I'm in a huge hurry to this thing, and the road has been empty for miles. You know how it is.
Well, what I do know is that the speed limit here is 65. I clocked you at 77.
Oh.
You're getting a ticket.
Oh, to the movies? I prefer horror flicks.
Regular comedian, huh? Don't quit your day job.
Likewise. What's that thing someone used to say? Under 9, you're fine. Above 10, you're mine.
Well, here we are after a 40-minute drive and a harebrained speeding ticket. God, I really need a smoke. Does anyone object? Guess not. Dead people rule.
My friend Michelle's that way. She'll want a cigarette, but she'll like take 2 puffs off it, and then she's done. Like, it's such
No time for that now. I'm late for the funeral.
like, it's such a waste of money.
We are gathered here today to honor a person of great integrity, a pillar of the community, and a decorated war hero.
Yeah.
His name was Joseph Irving Rain. We all remember his warm heart, his compassion, and his eagerness to help others. His passing, while our loss, is surely heaven's gain. Now we entrust our brother Joseph to God's mercy. We commit his body to the ground, earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. In sure and certain hope of the resurrection to eternal life through our Lord Jesus Christ, who will transform our frail bodies so that they may be conformed to his glorious body, who died, was buried, and rose again for us. To him be glory forever. Amen.
Oh, Kathy, you big baby. Just talk to her.
Grandma?
Excuse me? Mrs. Rain?
Have we met, Anna? You look strangely familiar.
It's me. It's
I
Catherine.
forgot her name's Catherine.
Catherine? Who?
You don't recognize me? I guess it's been a while. I might be a bit taller than you remember me.
Kathy? Bless my soul. Look at you, all grown up. Oh, how I wish Joseph could see you now, finally coming home.
Let's hope he can. Wherever he is.
A comforting thought, dear. Lord, how long has it been? 10 years? 15?
15 sounds about right. I was 6 when Mom took me away.
Goodness, we have some catching up to do then. I want to know everything. Listen, I'm not quite ready to leave yet, but why don't you join me at the house in half an hour?
Sure, I'd love to. I passed it on my way here. It shouldn't be too hard to find.
I'll see you soon then. I'm so glad you found your way back home. I can't wait for us to have a chance to talk.
Same here. See you in a bit.
Why don't you call your grandma like Mrs. Rain? I mean, I guess maybe if you haven't seen her in a hot minute, but I don't think I ever call my grandmas by like Mrs. whatever. It's weird. Anyway, let's see.
Rest in peace, Grandpa. I wish things could have been different.
Okay, so she was 6 and she hasn't seen her grandma in like 15 years. It's been, so she's 21.
A family mausoleum. It says Price. The family must have been fairly rich. Those things don't come cheap.
I wonder if that's a tribute to Vincent Price, because if this is 95, he was dead by then, and if it's a mausoleum, I don't know if that is, or what. Tombstone, tombstone, tombstone. Hey, Padre.
You don't want to get me started. Let's just say me and the humble servants of God have a history of not getting along.
I think he tries to talk to us anyways.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thanks.
If you wish to find God, the Church of the Holy Trinity is always open to you.
Is that so?
Here, have a brochure. It's never too late to turn away from a path of sin.
What makes you so sure I'm on a sinful path, Father? Why don't you say that's prejudice and it's a small step from one of the 7 big ones? Isn't it? You're not familiar with the concept of a lost cause, are you? No sin, but what am I supposed to do for fun? Ooh, let's see. What's the 7 deadly sins? Greed, gluttony, sloth, lust. I am a bad Catholic. Greed, gluttony, sloth, lust, envy? Hold on. Pride. Uh-oh. Wrath. Okay. I love how pride's like number 1. Never mind, like, you know. Half of these aren't even that bad. Let's see. What makes you so sure?
And what makes you so sure I'm on a sinful path, Father? Wouldn't you say that prejudice is but a small step from the 7 big ones?
Right?
I simply meant that we are all sinful creatures, child. I hope to see you at the church.
Don't get your hopes up, buddy.
I'll pray for you. I wish you comfort in this time of grief.
Just like, what is it, the 10 Commandments? And it's like, murder is not even like, it's like kind of far down on there. Just like, you shouldn't murder, like, thou shalt not kill. Should be number 1. Okay, we'll go see grandmother. Excuse me.
Grandma, anybody home?
Okay, let's check here for a second. Does that have the ticket in there? Church brochure, Zippo lighter, cigarettes, stun gun, notebook.
I'll write down clues in this.
Okay. There she is.
Oh, hello, dear. I was just wondering what took you so long.
Sorry, I couldn't resist taking that old wheelchair for a spin. Oh, don't give me that look. I put it back.
You haven't changed one bit. Always kidding around, just like when you were little. Come, have a seat. We have so much to talk about. So, now, tell me about your life in the city.
Oh, there's not much to tell. I'm going to school for journalism. It's my 2nd year. I ride a motorcycle in case you missed it there out front.
Ah, that's right. Just like your father.
Yeah, I suppose.
I must ask, have you heard anything from your father? Anything at all?
No, nothing since he bailed way back then.
I expected as much. He disappeared without a trace. No matter, that's ancient history. How's Sharon, then?
Mom is... I had her committed to a place where she could get some real help. I just couldn't take it anymore.
I'm sorry to hear that. In spite of everything that happened when she took you away.
Yeah, about that. I'm sorry I didn't visit sooner, Grandma. Mom, she told me all these horrible lies about you and Grandpa. When I was old enough to understand what she was doing, I felt like it was much too late.
It wasn't your fault, dear. You were a child. I'm just happy that you're here now.
Me too. So, what about you? How have you been doing all these years?
I've been lonely ever since the accident. There's no denying that.
What accident?
Goodness gracious. Of course you don't know. She took you away before it all happened.
Don't know what?
I will never forget that dreadful day. August 16th, 1981.
Wow.
It was the middle of the night when Sheriff Truman knocked on our door. He had Joseph with him. I couldn't even recognize Joseph at first. All dirty and wet with an awful blank stare on his face, like his soul had been ripped from his body. Since that day, he never spoke a word, forever confined to that blasted wheelchair.
Really? For all this time? I had no idea.
It came as a shock to all of us.
That's horrible, Grandma. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, dear.
Incident in 81. Okay.
Bye, Grandma. I'll be back later.
So long.
Oh, wait, did I not want to?
What really happened to you that night, Grandpa?
Okay, so we don't.
There are a few things.
Very well.
Why do you think Grandpa suddenly left that night in 81?
I haven't the faintest idea.
I forgot it's how you
He
said.
acted very peculiar not long before it happened, disappearing for hours at a time. At first, I even suspected he was having an affair. When I asked him about it, he just said he was chasing old demons. Must have had something to do with the war.
Maybe it was post-traumatic stress disorder? Grandpa always had a hard time showing weakness.
I don't know, dear. I'm just speculating. I didn't think too much of it at the time. Joseph was a man of few words. I'm sure he just didn't wish to burden me with it, whatever it was.
What did the doctors have to say about Grandpa's condition?
Persistent vegetative state. That's what they call it. I've heard it all by now. One doctor said it was a stroke. Another claimed it was a seizure. The third hack tried to sell it off as a severe infection. It's all a load of tripe. I had an MRI performed on Joseph. It's one of those state-of-the-art head scans.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Yes, well, according to the scan, his brain was completely intact. They thought it was a technical problem at the time, some kind of glitch. But the result was the same after 3 different scans on 3 different machines.
Jesus.
Eventually, they had to confess that they simply had no credible explanation for the state he was in.
And this injury just happened to occur on the very same night he mysteriously disappears?
Indeed. I refuse to believe it was a coincidence.
Right, as nobody would.
What did Sheriff Truman have to say about the matter?
Not much. He said they simply found Joseph in that condition on the outskirts of town. The sheriff was convinced there was some kind of foul play involved, but the investigation turned up nothing. He later said that he was sorry, but that he was forced to close the case.
You know, I could try to find out more about this.
You're welcome to try, dear. Some kind of closure would mean the world to me.
Okay, I think I'll head over to the sheriff's station for a little chat then. Would be nice to witness police doing some actual police service for once.
Sure, you go ahead. Let me know if I can be of any more help.
Okay. New location ad.
See you later, Graham.
Take care, dear.
Alright, so I'm gonna look over this around the house because I didn't get.
Grandpa in his Air Force uniform. Looks to be in his early 20s. Planes, planes, and more planes.
See a pilot?
That's my great-grandfather, Eric Wren. I never met him. They changed the spelling to Rain after he died, I think. Some woman dressed fancy. I'm not sure how I'm related to her, but she has my hair.
Is that grandma?
Planes, planes, and more planes.
Oh, my thumb.
Planes, planes, and more planes.
Booze!
Expensive-looking scotch. That thing has been standing there forever.
Okay, let's look at the bookshelf over here.
A decent-sized book collection. Most of them science or history related from the looks of it. An intricate toy airplane with moving parts. I remember playing with that. Grandpa had a whole collection of them.
Grandpa had the tism.
Grandma always had a penchant for little angel figurines like these. I bet E would love them.
Oh, Eileen, yeah.
That's where the nice china is kept, only for special occasions. I have yet to see it outside the cabinet.
Coats.
Nice black leather coat. Right up my alley. Nice black leather coat.
Boots.
A mere single pair of boots on display. Boy, do we live in different worlds. Some kind of winter forest scene. I've always wondered if it's supposed to be Conwell Woods or not. An old wheelchair. Not too dusty. Grandpa must have used it towards the end. A wedding photo from when my grandparents married. They look younger than I am now. Things have sure changed.
Yeah, my grandparents, well, one set was older, but the other set, when they got married, I think they were like fresh out of high school.
It's a photo of this very farm from way back. It says June 12, 1910 in the corner.
Because I think, from what I remember, my grandma said my grandpa was like a year older. He graduated, and then she graduated the following year. So she got married like straight out of high school, and then like a year later, my dad was born. So I think she was like 19 with a baby. That's insane.
I shouldn't overstay my...
That's insane to me.
Cute red horse. It's some old Swedish thing, I think. This paint looks fresh. Grandma must have had this restored recently.
Okay. So I guess we'll go down to... Okay, so we got Grandma's house, Sheriff's Station. Is it safe to drive a motorcycle in the rain? I always see them pulling over when it's raining out. Photos. Door.
A bunch of cops lining up for a photo. A medieval fortress near an ocean, probably supposed to be somewhere in Europe.
Hey, Sheriff.
A medieval fortress near an ocean, probably supposed to be somewhere in Europe.
What bum?
The one in the cell.
Oh, I thought it was with you.
Well, shit.
Christ. You guys done?
Hey, that's a restricted area.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
Various notices and a wanted poster. Hi.
Hello.
Do I have to commit a crime to get your attention? Because I seriously will.
Ma'am, I'm really quite busy at the moment. Hey, wait. I know you.
I'm pretty sure you don't.
Yes, I do. You're Kathy. Kathy Rain.
My reputation precedes me, in a kind of but not totally creepy way.
Aw, come on. It's me, Lenny. Lenny Marks.
That's my problem. I can't remember anybody. My mom always says, oh, I ran into so-and-so, and I was like, I don't remember this person.
Oh, right. Lenny. Long time no see, buddy.
Ain't that the truth? I suppose you came to town for the funeral?
Yep, that's right.
Sorry for your loss. Joseph was a great guy before, well, you know.
Yeah, he really was.
So, anyway, what can I do for you today?
I wanted to ask if you know anything about my grandfather's accident.
I really don't know much beyond the rumors. The sheriff may have more information, but even he probably doesn't know anything that isn't in the report. It happened before either of us worked here.
Okay, I think I'll have a chat with the sheriff then.
Sure thing. His office is to your right.
Well, gotta go.
Good luck. Oh, and have a complimentary cup of joe if you want.
Ah, maybe later. Thanks.
Sure thing. See ya.
I'll probably come back and get it.
Oh crap, it's you again.
The smartass returns. You have some more crimes to confess?
Just these.
Oh, you know, maybe a felony or two.
Wouldn't be surprised. Look, I'm busy here. What do you want?
I just have a few questions, that's all.
Fine. Go ahead.
Do you know what happened to Joseph Rain in '81?
He had a stroke in the woods, that's what happened.
If that's all there is, why would Sheriff Truman open an investigation?
It was just standard procedure. A general occurrence report always has to be filed.
I see. Did you know him at all?
No, I haven't been in town for long. Man sure has one hell of a reputation, though. It's been over a decade since he was put in that wheelchair, and people still talk about the man he used to be. It's like he was a cult leader or something.
Sounds like a conspiracy theory to me.
Could be, but you know what they say. Things too good to be true usually are.
Police report.
Could I have a look at that report?
Absolutely not. They're official police documents.
It's 95. It's
Why not? I thought filed police reports are public record.
Not in this state, they ain't.
But I'm family. Doesn't that count for something?
You consider yourself family? I've never even seen you before in this town.
It's complicated.
Guess what's complicated? Not to mention illegal. Handing out evidence to anyone who asks
I didn't ask
for
for
it.
evidence. I asked for the police report. That's a big difference.
Aw, come on, Sheriff. What's the big deal? It was a long time ago. It would make this girl very, very happy.
Are you trying to use flirtation on an officer of the law? Oh, that shit may work on numbnuts like Lenny, but I got work to do.
Lenny, a little help here? Don't you agree that he's taking by the book too far?
Well, boss, she is his granddaughter, really. I don't think it's any...
Don't you think I know that? There are rules. Am I the only one in here who cares about the law?
Too much coffee? Try not to pop a vein.
Do you want to see the inside of a cell?
For what?
Oh, cuff me, officer. Spare me the torment of your rhetorical questions and veiled threats.
There's no reason to.
Just follow the rules like everyone else. I've had enough of this nonsense.
Fine. A photo of the sheriff shaking hands with some bald guy in a suit. Probably the mayor. It's always the mayor. Just some photo. Nothing special about it. A gold medal of some kind. Just some photo. Just some photo. Nothing special. Tons of miscellaneous files. I don't see anything labeled as police reports, so those must be elsewhere.
Okay.
A potted plant. Looks a bit thirsty. Lots of police reports. They all look fairly recent, though. Nothing older than 1990.
Okay, I guess. Maybe halfway through.
That's no good.
Hey, do you mind if I use this phone here?
Sorry, that's not allowed.
Not bad.
Coffee cups, both used and unused. Just your standard coffee maker. What should I do with it?
Oh wait, did I take that? Huh.
Fax machines. The
We can't go there.
land of the free.
And I don't have any other place to go. Let's talk to Lenny again, see what happens.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy.
Hey, I need to see the police report from '81 when my grandfather was found by the old sheriff.
We only keep reports filed after 1990 in here. So I'd have to go check the archives in the other room. If it was up to me, I'd be happy to go take a look, but you heard the sheriff before. I'm sorry, but I can't help you unless he approves it.
Ugh, fine. Well, gotta go.
See ya.
So he's got to approve it. And I can't.
It's the brochure that priest gave me at the funeral. The logo stands out, but other than that, it's just the usual church mumbo-jumbo. Washing away your sins, salvation, blah, blah. There's also an address at the bottom. You know, good old Satan. Better get his snowmobile ready for that day.
Good Lord, calm
My
down.
trusty Zippo. The only thing my deadbeat dad left me. There's a crude inscription, BH, which is a mystery to me. My smoke's about a half a pack. Started when I was 12
Yikes.
and never looked back. Pretty much the only thing keeping me sane.
I don't understand how people start when they're young like that.
NZ 500 self-defense stun gun.
Okay, hang on a second. Let's look.
Hey, Kathy, wait.
What?
Do you eat foot? I mean, food?
Absolutely not. I feed on human misery.
It's a joke.
Relax, Lenny. Yes, I do eat food.
Oh, well, great. Can I buy you food sometime? And also buy food for me? And then maybe we could eat the food together?
I'd rather. Oh god, it's sold. That's not nice.
I'm really busy right now. Maybe later.
Oh, okay. See ya.
I don't want to be mean. Because he's not doing anything. Plus, he might be a good. What's this? Bike selection. Oh. Get new bikes. Huh. Well, I guess I can't remember everything to do here. So there's gotta be something. I gotta sneak in there and see. See what happens. I don't remember him asking her to go get food or something. There's a lot of this I don't remember, because again, it's just like 5 years ago. It's over 5 years ago now that I think of it. Jesus.
Rest in peace, Grandpa. I wish things could have been different.
There's some of these tombstones, I feel. Elizabeth Parker. Eric Mitchell. Willie Myers. Isn't that from, like, Halloween or something? I don't even remember. I could be wrong. 18th. Oh, it's my birthday. Not 79, but August 4th. 92, that one's recent. I just looked at that one, so what was this one? Those units. 86. Okay, so you can't see anything there. That's fine. I guess we'll go. I wonder what the bike options are about. I know that's a new feature. I don't remember that before. I guess we could go to Grandma's and look around. We might have to. See if we can find anything. Grandmother?
I shouldn't over...
We're here. Maybe we can talk to...
Oh,
There are a few things I need to...
very well.
We'll just...
I don't see a reason to ask her.
Well then, never mind.
Bye, Grandma.
So long.
Nice leather chair. Freckles, the old farm cat, used to love that thing.
Freckles. Sideboard.
I used to love digging through those drawers when I was a kid, looking for coins, buttons, and trinkets. There are a few...
Very.
I didn't need to do that.
See you later.
Take care.
Well, hold on. Let's talk to Grandma.
There are...
Very well.
What do you think about this church, Grandma?
They seem harmless to me, but they can be a bit pushy at times.
Huh, you could say that. Handing out pamphlets at funerals is in pretty bad taste.
Awfully strange behavior for a priest, I'll give you that.
I don't want to show her that.
Okay.
Well, gotta go, Grandma.
Bye, Cat.
So we know all that. Hang on a minute. Let's go this way. So we can't get...
A small tape. I shouldn't...
Come on, Kathy. It's just your Grandma's house. I'd imagine she wants you to look around.
Nope, couldn't. No result.
Okay. So we gotta figure out a way to get that police report. There's no way to go back to my college yet, because I don't know how far away I live. This is gonna be this. Hooray. So I gotta figure out how to... What's it? Hold on. Can I use that on the plant?
Good idea, but... Good idea. Nah, I'm good. I may be able to do something.
Okay, something else with a coffee.
That's
what I thought. Hold on a minute. Coffee maker. Well, I don't know what you want me to do, honey. Files, files, files.
Tons of miscellaneous files. I don't...
Okay, so that's... I can't remember...
I guess somebody's a winner.
What to do with a... Oh, he won't let me use it.
Fax machines.
Can we talk to Kenny again? I don't think it will do anything.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kath.
What's your opinion on this church?
I think it's a nice enough church. Why?
I don't know. The priest seemed odd. Kinda pushy.
Yeah, I get your point. But I know the guy. He's harmless.
If you say so. I don't want to...
Okay, so I'm not sure...
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
I can't while he's...
So I need him to be distracted by something.
A potted... Not their peak hours, it seems.
So he needs to be distracted. Can I...
Lots of... Lenny mentioned that...
So I need him...
Not a...
Well, what do you want me to do?
That's kind of an...
Okay, well that's what I thought too.
I don't think...
What am I supposed to do with the coffee?
Good idea, but...
So how am I supposed to distract him is what I don't get. I swear I did that, and she wouldn't do it a minute ago, but whatever.
All right. Let's see how this plays out.
Lenny, quit loitering and make some goddamn coffee.
10-4, coming right up.
Oh, it better be.
Jesus, relax. Okay. Let's have a look-see.
If I ever feel the a jail cell.
Looks cramped.
Hey.
What? I can't hear you.
Okay, so let's turn this off.
Thanks. That was getting annoying.
No wanted posters. I'm disappointed. Hey.
Hi there.
So, why'd they put you in that cell?
It's all just a big misunderstanding.
Is that so?
Yeah, I didn't mean to steal anything. I was just using my pockets to move the beer to the checkout.
That's the worst excuse I have ever heard.
For your information, I happen to have a deadly fear of shopping carts.
I take my last statement back. This excuse is even worse.
Hey, it wasn't your father who was killed by a shopping cart when you were 8.
I sure hope not.
To be fair, mine wasn't either. It was just Uncle Bob.
Uncle Bob.
But that doesn't mean it was any less traumatic, mind you. To this day, I still get nervous breakdowns in grocery stores.
I think I've heard enough, buddy.
You're right. We should stop before the flashbacks begin.
Okay,
See ya!
Okay, so let's see. What's this note say here?
Lenny, for the last goddamn time, stop leaving the locker keys on this table. Always put them back in your desk when you're done. This phone is not here for your personal calls either. The county shouldn't have to pay for your giggly shenanigans. Sheriff. Okay. These must be the archived police reports that...
Okay, so she's gonna start digging through those.
Yes! Found it. August 16th, 1981. Let's have a look.
11:40 p.m. An individual was encountered on the side of the dirt road a few miles from Conwell Springs while they walking forward with his eyes wide open. The subject was identified as Joseph Rain. He did not respond when touched or spoken to. He appeared to be dirty from head to toe and went up to his knees. Mr. Rain was fiercely clutching a small tape recorder complete with tape. Being cooperative, he could be led into the squad car and transported back to town. Next day at 12:25, picked up Mrs. Rain and brought her along with Mr. Rain to the emergency room at the community clinic. Quarantine inspection, a tape recorder was found, discarded in the back seat. Filed evidence is locker number 5.
I'm gonna have to get my hands on that recorder.
Okay.
A large evidence locker. A big red gas can with a hose.
Okay.
An axe, a sledgehammer, and some other heavy tools.
Okay, so we're gonna have to get...
Brilliant idea to leave those lying around next to evidence lockers and locked cells. A large...
Okay.
If I...
So we need...
Hey,
Hi there.
you need to keep the blonde cop out there busy for a while.
I do?
$10 says you do.
I'd say my services in this matter are worth at least $20.
20.
15.
8.
Fine. 10.
7.
Deal.
Good.
So, what am I doing again?
Distract that young cop in the lobby. I don't care how you do it, as long as you keep him occupied for a while.
Okay, then. Let me know when.
Will do. Okay, gotta go.
See ya.
Hey, the jail is off limits. You shouldn't be in there.
Oh, sorry. I just heard someone yelling. I think that guy in the cell needs some help.
Ah, what now?
Okay, I have to make this quick. Okay, let's find the key to locker number 5. Got it. Nah, I'm good. Coffee. Time to waste.
So we'll have him.
Lenny!
Shit.
No. Him go again. And we'll go back in here, so...
Locker number 5.
Okay. So let's do this.
This should open the evidence. No, this key.
Small lockers.
All right, got it.
Okay.
Hey.
Hi there.
Okay.
See ya.
Okay, so hang on a second. Let's do... Oh no, it's done.
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips. I've been working on my research in the attic at night. I just don't want her to worry. She has enough to think about with everything that's been going on lately. With Sharon and Kathy. Anyway, I'm getting close to finding the source. I have a promising new theory. It should be ready for a test soon.
Okie dokie. So, guess we'll leave again. He's not paying attention, thank God. Okay, so we go back to Grandma's and then we can search the attic. And I don't know how far along I've been playing. Hang on a second. Okay. Go back to Grandma's. For now. So like I said, I've been playing about an hour. I can't remember how long the game is. I have to go back and check and see like how long my original playthrough was. Excuse me. And then how long the director's cut is. So I'm going to try to keep these at about an hour pop. We'll see how all that mess goes. But in the meantime, we'll leave this off here. And here's what I'm going to do, because I don't know if this has an autosave. So, for now, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to jump down that like button if you did like it. Leave a comment down below with any other game suggestions. Also, your recommendations for small queer-owned businesses. In honor of Pride Month, the first deadly sin, apparently. You can also check out the Queer Liberation Library if you want the books. Like I said, it is free to join. You just need an American address. I have been able to get it, and I love it. There's also my books. I just released one not about a month ago called Come By Me. I also have several others. Check that out. There's a link to my website in the description box, as well as a link to join the Queer Liberation Library. Also consider joining your local library, because libraries are punk as fuck. There's all kinds of ways, all kinds of resources available to people. In fact, there's free streaming services available at a lot of libraries. So if you're looking to save some money, consider joining your local library. It's pretty cool. Anywho, make sure you share this channel with your friends and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already to see other videos that I've done. I will see you all in the next one.